And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. 2K Sports brings you the NBA. Hey, Dave.
Hey, Kevin.
Terrific. David, thanks. Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Middleton in at the 3 slot. And for the Hawks, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. Now here is Holiday. And above the rim play, always captivating, Steve. We should see a lot of that tonight.
And Kevin, I'm so excited. You know, I played under the rim, so to get a chance to watch guys play well above, I am getting my popcorn ready.
Now Williams, after Chris Middleton missed from long range. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And last season for Capella wasn't that easy. Had his year cut short to injury, never got the chance to suit up with his new team in the Hawks.
And the second free throw, good. And with Capella and the Hawks, both are excited for this season.
And on paper, Capella seems like a great fit. Can finish inside, pairs well with John Collins and Trae Young, and Capella could be the difference maker to get this team back in the playoffs. It wasn't that long ago that Holiday suffered some injuries that had people concerned about his future.
Greg, some injuries are bad luck. We do know this. Drew Holiday's physical, he's fearless, and he doesn't know any other way to play. But thankfully, he's battled through, and he is still playing at an all-star level.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. Back to Collins. Over Giannis. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Here's Holiday. Middleton outside. We played just over a minute here in the first. And here is DiVincenzo. Shot clock at 6. The 3. Middleton can't get it to go. Here's Atlanta now. It's Williams with the drive. Pass to Collins. And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Milwaukee with the rebound. Now the Bucks moving it up. Antetokounmpo running. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton.
It's just hard to match up with Antetokounmpo's speed, especially in the open floor.
Bogdanovich finds Williams. Just about 2 minutes into the game, first quarter of basketball. Hunter, the pass to Capella. Williams with the ball. He's picked up by Lopez, and it's good for 2.
Good interior defense, but Lou Williams not to be intimidated, not to be denied.
Middleton on the wing. Ring shot on the way. Rebounded by Capella.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
Outside, Bogdanovich. Capella against Lopez. And the dunk by Capella.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds. Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Now here's DiVincenzo. At the elbow, it's Antetokounmpo. Lopez passes to Antetokounmpo. Over Gallinari. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist from Lopez. Antetokounmpo's got his second bucket. Young outside. There's the pass to Okongwu. Fires the three. Young, no good. And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 1:32 left to play in the first quarter. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. From 10 feet out, and misses it off the right side of the rim. For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Gallinari against Middleton. From deep. They get it back. The kick out to Lopez. And it's out of bounds. The Bucks able to retain possession here. A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Shot clock at 5. Passes it to Tucker. Lets it fly from 18. Milwaukee, no good that time either.
He looked just a little out of rhythm. He's still trying to establish consistency from there.
Here's Herter, guarded by Tucker. Reddish the pass to Okongwu. And Young, here we go. Great D that time from Portis.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Tucker. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
He's off on the second. Here's Herter. Tips it up, controls the rebound, and puts it back up and in. And that ties it up.
When inspired, Reddish is a good rebounder. Great physical tools at 6'7" with a 7'1" wingspan.
Tie game in Atlanta. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily.
I want all the bags, I want all the bags.
Some good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after the first quarter of play. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Yeah, they were very physical and very aggressive. They've just been the better team so far.
On the court for Milwaukee here in the second, we've got Bobby Portis. Antetokounmpo out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the shooting guard position. Here's Connaughton, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Back to Portis. Gallinari with the rebound. Atlanta with the ball. Oh, and there's the alley-oop. Great communication on the alley-oop.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
That's the competitor in him. Close game. Let me have this one.
Now here's Teague. There's the lob to Portis.
And Teague knew that he would be open there. Great patience and vision from the point man.
Young taking his time here. Here's Herter from deep three-point range, and that one is off.
And Kevin Huerter, a young player and a big part of this team's future. He keeps trying to add to his game.
And the area I love that he's improved, I think the most and needs to, is his ball handling. Doesn't have to only look for shots outside. He can attack the rim. He's also is more willing to take the lead in transition and create for others.
Okongwu, and the rejection by Antetokounmpo. Here's Portis, and good. He got the English that time as it falls.
And you see Portis can run the floor, long strides, great hustle.
Young from outside. That's good. He scores. That's his first basket after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
And now we've got the intentional foul. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Now Giannis dishes it to Holiday. Lock at 6. There's the lob. Antetokounmpo hammers the alley-oop through.
I mean, a tremendous all-around talent. Drew Holiday keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Pass to Hunter. Back to Williams. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Lou Williams, so crafty, GA. Just a knack for putting the ball in the basket.
This guy just has the gift. I mean, it's been that way forever. He is just a born scorer.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. And the Bucks lead by 2. Hawks have gone 2 of 5 from the field here in the second quarter, shooting 40%. Outside Williams. Feeds to Collins. And finished off by Collins.
Because he's so good at shooting it and driving it, defenses overplay Lou, leaving other guys free.
Antetokounmpo looking it over. Pass to Holiday. 3-pointer. The shot comes out, so Atlanta will take it the other way. And there's the pass to Hunter. Back to Collins. From 12 feet out, Bogdanovich. Great positioning on the putback. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 2 now for the Hawks.
Yeah, after a first quarter where they struggled from long range, they really started to get it closer to the basket.
Giannis outside. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
And I really marvel at the touch of Antetokounmpo for his size and physique. That's incredible.
Now, here's Hunter. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Shot from the wing. Here's Capella. And he banks in the layup.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
Holiday with it. Lobbed up there for Lopez. An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Long and wiry. Drew Holiday, tough to contain when he runs the pick and roll. Draws the defense attention, then drops the dime.
Tie game in.
Thanks, Brooke. Where is this team right now?
Oh, it's so exciting. You know, it's really thrilling to come out with such a great group of guys every night, you know.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to a competitive matchup for Atlanta in the first quarter. The deepest hole they got themselves into in the opening period was 3. And that...
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. You have to like what we're seeing from Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Lou Williams, and it's Capella in at the pivot spot manning the middle. They're the group for Nate McMillan starting the second half. And the Hawks with possession here after the basket by Milwaukee. Right wing. Hunter kicks to Bogdanovich. This one for three. That one doesn't drop. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. Here's DiVincenzo. Here's Giannis. And stolen by Hunter. And now here comes Collins leading the break. Williams for three. Antetokounmpo grabs the miss. Giannis has got his 5th rebound in this one.
And Smitty, if I'm coaching DeAndre Hunter, I'm making him watch nothing but tape of Kawhi Leonard. He has that type of body. And
folks, the coach's challenge has been initiated for a personal foul. Close game like this, and he thought it wasn't a good call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, you know, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on. Boy, he's got a great stroke from the line. That's not something we can say about all the league's big guys.
Bounce pass, Holiday. Here's Giannis. Collins grabs the miss. And so it's Young who brings it up for the Hawks. Here's Reddish. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
Every basket's a big one in a tight game, and he is not about to give up an easy look.
And Giannis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Just simply overpowers the defense. Giannis flexing the muscles he's added to that near 7-foot frame.
The Bucks have shot 75% at the line tonight, going 3 for 4.
Yeah, last year, collectively, only 74% from the line.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree. Young with the ball. And Holiday picks him up defensively. And the rejection by Giannis. The shot by Middleton, wide open. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got 5 assists in the game. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Here's Holiday, and it's slammed in by Holiday.
Nice play by Holiday. Terrific speed in the open court. Defending him, you have to change ends quickly.
Young passes to Reddish. Gallinari wide open. And once again off the mark by Atlanta.
All the energy is on the other side right now, and every miss just makes it worse.
You know what? This has always been a debate. Do you take the timeout, or do you let your guys try to fight through it?
The Bucks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And that one misses.
And really, the ceiling for Antetokounmpo is limitless. I mean, he has the potential to be a Hall of Famer one day. A power flush with a long hang on the rim at the end of that.
That could be a catalyst for him. It really could. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Now here's DiVincenzo. Passes it to Holiday. 6 to shoot. Antetokounmpo with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Here's Holiday. Kicks it down to Middleton. Another shot. Okongwu grabs the board.
It's amazing. All night he's been out of sync on the offensive end, yet they continue to lead.
And it's Milwaukee's ball. They're on a 15-4 run right now. Middleton can't get it to go. The Hawks trail by 11. Young outside. Hawks passing it around. Good. Okongwu's now got 4 this quarter.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
Timeout called the Bucks. And the second season for Trae Young, just unreal. Pulling off amazing performances at such a young age. Greg, just how good do you think he can be?
You know, Kevin, Young will be viewed as a top point guard in this league for a long time. When it's all said and done, might be one of the best point guards in league history. Certainly is on his way to being one of the best shooters to ever play.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Young with the steal. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. The shot by Okongwu, no good. And Tucker kicks to Portis. Fires from 18. No good on the shot, a bit long that time. Oh, here we go with Okongwu and nobody back. Here's Teague. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup. Teague's got his first points in this one. Over in the corner, Reddish. 2 on the clock. Off on that one. And so it's Milwaukee holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. A terrific tempo and a great pace. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And how about the floor generalship right here? I mean, showing us why they're always in good hands when he's the man in charge.
So many good point guards in this league. So much responsibility comes with that position. That was a smart play.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. A moment now to reset the lineups back to us by Gatorade, all fueled up here for the 4th quarter. On the court for the Bucks, Bobby Portis out there with P.J. Tucker. Then there's Teague, and it's Connaughton in at the 2 spot.
I mean, he's young, but the game just looks like it's slowed down for Trae. Knows exactly where to get his shots.
Young against Teague. Pass to Connaughton. Yep, that one goes in there. And the Bucks lead by 11.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Young inside. Teague covering.
Oh, just incredible. That spin shook him loose from the defender, but he just couldn't gather his balance there to follow through with the shot.
And here's Tucker. Back to Connaughton. Just 5 to shoot. The rebound by Young. Connaughton's gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Young, right side. Lays it up and banks it in.
Unlike some great perimeter shooters, Trae Young is consistently probing for the best look.
Here's Tucker. Pass to Portis. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to go on Onyeka Okongwu. And the 22nd pick in 2015, Bobby Portis with a nice shooting touch.
And at the same time, not afraid to mix it up. Maybe to a fault. At times we've seen him get caught in the heat of the moment. You got to channel that competitive edge and stay strong mentally.
And the Bucks making a change here. Antetokounmpo's checked in for P.J. Tucker. Chris Middleton comes in for Antetokounmpo. Dante DiVincenzo, he's checked in for Pat Connaughton. And it's Holiday in for Jeff Teague. And out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Lopez, he's checked in for Portis. Antetokounmpo against Collins. Antetokounmpo passes to Lopez. He dishes it to Middleton, and stolen by Hunter. And the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut to just 9 points on the basket from Bogdanovich.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
And Holiday kicks to Giannis. Wide open. That shot off. So Atlanta will take it the other way. A three from Bogdanovich. Up again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip in.
Holiday and the pass to Giannis. Atlanta with the rebound. Capella's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Hunter. Rebound, Milwaukee. 1:56 left in the 4th. For 3, Middleton. Bogdanovich grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 7. Williams with the ball. Now guarded by Middleton. Collins, good.
Not afraid of the moment. Collins takes pride in making important shots.
And here's Holiday, who will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. Passes it to Giannis. Now DiVincenzo. Outside Holiday. And Holiday throws it down.
Impressive. You like the aggressive mindset. Holiday's not just floating on the perimeter.
In the corner, it's Capella. Back to Williams. The 17-footer. Here's Collins. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Amazing. The growth of Collins seems to know no limits.
Trae Young, he's checked in for the Hawks. DiVincenzo with it. We've got 1:08 left in the 4th quarter. He kicks it to Antetokounmpo. And he jams it right over Clint Capella. Wow.
And a big-time playmaker. When the game is up for grabs, give the rock to Giannis.
Young passes to Collins. And here is Capella. And Chris Middleton pulls it down. They can more or less wrap it up right here.
This has to be a very smart possession. Well, credit them for maintaining that aggression, even being up this much.
They don't want to leave no chance for a comeback. Just focus on playing the right way.
Young finds Capella. Back to Young. And he converts the layup.
Incredible competitor. Trae Young always wants to be the one to take this shot.
And stolen by Hunter.
And looking for a very quick shot here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
And here's Bogdanovich for 3. Gets the 3 to fall. Now here's Middleton. And so it's the Bucks who come out on top here. This week. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.
Kevin.
Thanks, D.A. Look at the 76ers starting group. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Ben Simmons is out there with Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 slot. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Lou Williams out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. Now here's Green. Pass to Curry. Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Green kicks to Simmons. Shot clock at 6. Green passes to Curry. Takes the 3. The shot, no good. And Atlanta will come the other way. To the inside, Hunter. And it's Hunter with the jam.
Passes like that help develop team chemistry. Bogdanovich, I love the display of unselfishness. Yeah, he's a nice pay raise this summer for Bogdanovich. I mean, wings of his skill level, highly valued in today's game.
A shot by Curry, no good. About a minute played so far here in the first. Pass to Hunter. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Hunter's got his second basket of the game.
Awesome concentration there. When Hunter's committed to scoring, he's hard to stop. And Bogdanovich coming off the largest rookie deal in terms of average annual value in NBA history, that 3-year, $27 million deal.
Well, after 5 years playing in the EuroLeague, he was able to negotiate that rookie deal with the Kings. And not headed back to Europe anytime soon. No question he's an NBA player.
Williams' shot is off.
He gets the playground jumper and can't make good on it. You don't get many chances easier than that.
Outside for Simmons. Here's Curry with the three. And his third shot of the night. No good. 0 for 3. Pass to Bogdanovich. Hunter with it. Back to Bogdanovich. A three-pointer off the mark. The drive by Green. Good. And Harris gets the assist.
Did you see the no-look pass by Harris right there? I mean, he's a wing that knows how to move the ball.
Capella finds Bogdanovich. Outside Williams. Inside Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
Yeah, coach is definitely pleased. That's the execution he loves to see.
Here's Harris following the bucket by the Hawks. Here's Curry. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's 3 guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from 3, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those 3 guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the 3 guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Outside Bogdanovich. Back to Williams. The pass to Bogdanovich. From deep. And Joel Embiid pulls it down. 76ers have gone 3 of 7 from the field since we've gotten underway.
The speed is Simmons. It's hard to keep pace, but he excels at using it to capitalize in transition.
56 seconds left to play in the first. At the elbow, Williams. Over Simmons. The shot by Williams, no good.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
So it's the Hawks now. Philadelphia able to drain the 3. Williams in the post, guarded by Curry. And it's Capella missing. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. For the 3, it's Curry. That time on the assist by Embiid. Curry's got 8 points.
And creating a little separation here, gaining some confidence.
Yeah, it feels like they're just one step ahead right now, looking to build out their advantage even further.
To the wing on the left. Here's Capella. And nothing is falling for him right now. There's the 3. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. 76ers on top. They're up by 8. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in just a moment. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the 76ers so far?
Well, they used the fast break to generate some easy buckets before the defense could get set.
Well, setting the pace early, aggressive mind state. I love their approach so far.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. Taking a look at the 76ers, we've got Mike Scott. Shake Milton is out there with George Hill. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. Milton the pass to Scott. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Trae Young.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
So he gets them both. Now, here is Young. Rebounded by Howard.
A good board there, Kevin, but overall they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
Scott the pass to Howard. Gallinari with the steal. Young with no one around. Knocks down the three ball. Young's got 5 points so far.
Really clever with the basketball. Young's so advanced offensively. Excellent pull-up jumper there.
Scott dishes to Hill. And here is Howard. He's still scoreless so far in this one. He kicks it to Hill. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. The Hawks trail by 5. Passes it to Okongwu. Here's Herter. It's Young on the wing. Here's Okongwu. The tray. Herter, no good. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. The 76ers leading by 5.
And Dwight Howard, you know, not the same 35-minute-a-game player he once was, but I tell you what, when he's on the floor, he can still be every bit as effective.
Yeah, Howard can bully teams that go small against him. I mean, he provides a big body to deal with other strong centers. I mean, he also gives the team some great flexibility with how they match up.
And so the ball out of bounds. Howard touched it last. Young for 3.
He just can't find the touch this quarter. He's got to keep grinding though and looking for the best shot possible.
Good to see a player going all out when the game's this tight.
You know, G.A., he knows what his job is. Patrol the offensive glass.
Second chance opportunity so big in this instance. They have to feel fortunate that they could extend that play.
Hill passes to Howard. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Oh, it's going to take more than that to stop Howard. He's excellent at fighting off the defense.
Pass to Okongwu. Kicks to Gallinari. Launches it. Offensive rebound. Out to the wing. Young way outside. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here. And the 76ers with some changes. Matisse Thybulle comes in for Korkmaz. And Maxey subbed in for Shake Milton. 1:57 left here in the second. From deep, Gallinari. And the rebound goes to Howard.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Hill dishes to Scott. It's back to Hill. Philadelphia moving the ball around. And he gets the bucket.
For his scoring ability, he was pretty selective, but he's always a threat.
And so Young will bring it up for the Hawks. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. To the paint. Back to Herter. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. Howard's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Thybulle. 1:04 left in the second quarter. Fires from deep. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Young pass to Herter. Gallinari right side. Reddish with the ball. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Here's Maxey. A putback. It's good on the putback. Hill's got the lead up to 9 now for Philadelphia.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Out of bounds. It'll be 76ers ball.
And this is like another case of Murphy's Law right now, and it's been their own doing, really, just like we saw there.
The pass to Maxey. 19 seconds left to play in the first half. Howard kicks to Thibault. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Hill up top. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's the Philadelphia 7. Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball. And with all the stars on the 76ers, you forgot the root of this team is. Thanks for joining us.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. Curry with a strong contribution so far in this one.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And as they can't slow him down, you know what you do? Keep feeding them and feeding them and feeding them. This is the right game plan.
Reddish out there, Gallinari. Then it's Okongwu, and it's Young, and it's Herter in at the point guard position. So that's the Hawks 5. Now, here's Howard. They lead by their biggest margin of the game, 9. Hill passes to Thibault. A chance there to push it to double digits, but it's off the mark. The Hawks shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Well, many question the selection of Reddish in the draft. Pundits thought he had red flags. But, Greg, he developed nicely over his first season in the league.
You know, Reddish caught up to the speed of the NBA, found his shot, and started to play with confidence. Sometimes it takes a little time for young guys to adjust.
And it's good, 2 points. Maxi's got his first basket.
And that was the correct play to make. George Hill, a very discerning playmaker.
And Young, here we go. And the layup is good.
You can just see the passion and love with which he plays the game. You see how he prepares, the work ethic, the way he interacts with his teammates. And when he hits the floor, it's all about the game.
Here's Maxey following the basket by Trae Young. And the shot goes down. Just over a minute and a half have passed here in the third quarter. Young looking around. And it's blocked.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole because he is just not there offensively.
Hill passes to Maxey. Now here's Howard. Here's Maxey. Passes to Hill. Clock at 6. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Here's Scott, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And the 76ers with a completely new group now. And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
Determined to protect the lead with the all-out effort defensively. Superb anticipation on the block.
Young, no good.
He's done almost no damage from three-point range in this game. No threes in this half, and only one in the first.
And stolen by Simmons. And Harris wide open. He shoots. Another miss by Philadelphia. Okongwu with it. Now defended by Embiid. And Young, here we go. Out to Gallinari. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. From deep three-point range. The shot missing. And the 76ers go the other way with it.
If his performance this quarter is any indication, I don't think he's the one who's going to let them out of the hole.
Good on the bucket. Greg is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who is my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And Simmons slams it in.
This is why you must get Simmons out the paint, because he's fantastic when it comes to dunking.
It's Young on the wing, beyond the arc. Hits the three-point bomb. Young's got 12 in the game.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
Harris against Gallinari. Three-pointer by Embiid. Rebound by the Hawks. Reddish kicks to Okongwu. From deep, Gallinari. And Simmons with the rebound.
You know what, though? Sometimes you can be too open. I think it may have surprised him, and that's why he missed.
Here's Embiid. Wow, hammering it in.
Unreal athleticism. I mean, for a bigger guy, Embiid really knows how to drop the hammer.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor.
And it's crazy to think how soft a touch Embiid has on his shot. The league rarely sees a guy with his size have such a rhythmic form shooting.
Yeah, and Embiid has always been comfortable shooting outside. Not the best percentages from deep, but enough to keep defenders honest. His touch shows up most when he goes into his post fadeaway.
No one near Curry as he lets it go. Nails the wide open jump shot. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for Philadelphia. From deep, Williams. Can't hit that one. And so it's Philadelphia with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection, and it's led to a terrific field goal percentage. And don't go away. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
I mean, well, if you're the coaching staff, I mean, you're pumped up. This highlight will not only make it on the TV, it'll make it into the film session.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. On the court for Philadelphia to start the fourth, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Seth Curry, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Curry passes to Harris, and the rejection by Collins. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Collins. Here's Embiid. To the middle. That's good from Harris on the assist from Simmons. And the 76ers lead by 14. And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Pass to Collins, back to Williams. Atlanta gets it back.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
Curry kicks to Green. There's the triple. At the tip, and Embiid is right there.
Oh, you better know where Embiid is. I mean, when you lose sight of him, he'll kill you on the boards.
Bogdanovich passes to Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Yeah, and the versatility Bogdanovich offers is enticing. A fundamentally sound player who does a little bit of everything.
Now here's Simmons. He feeds it to Harris. That's tipped. Fires for 3. Harris missing again.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. Good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
And finished off by Collins.
And don't sleep on Williams's ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Philadelphia leading by 10. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Simmons. Tries again. Outside for Curry. From 12 feet out. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. For Atlanta, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Williams' shot is off.
If he'd been even halfway decent today, the score would be a lot different, but he can't get anything to fall.
Nice move. He stepped back and cast it up. And the 76ers lead by 12.
And Harris is very aware of what shots he should be taking out there. An excellent scorer who only looks to shoot when he's in rhythm.
Bogdanovich, no luck.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Collins grabs the miss. Williams with the ball, and Curry picks him up defensively. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins from past the arc. And a bit of a battle here for the ball. The official signals a jump ball here. And it's the 76ers with the ball. Philadelphia leading by 12. Curry outside. He's now made half of those 10 shots in the game. That's his 5th basket.
Great feed. Simmons, the passing skills of a point. At 6'10", he can see the whole court.
It's Williams with the drive, and there it is for him.
Just like butter. The finger roll is all about the feel. He's got plenty of that.
Now here's Simmons. Pass to Harris. Goes up on the wing. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Williams kicks to Hunter. And the pass to Capella. And stolen by Simmons. 16 feet away. Harris. And staying with the play, Harris. Harris has got 6 in the quarter.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the 76ers.
One of the areas that has been critical for them, the second chance points we've seen from them tonight.
A huge factor in this one, Kevin. The hustle on the offensive glass, the willingness to go after those rebounds, that was key.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for Joel Embiid.
The energy he played with tonight was amazing, and it paid off the most on the glass where he dominated the rebounding stats.
Here's Williams. There's 45 seconds left to play in the final quarter. To the inside, Collins, and finished off by Collins.
It's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it has to be frustrating to catch fire when the game is already over. I mean, this is not the outcome they want.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, I love how they play for one another out there. No signs of selfishness. They're just a total team effort.
Hunter, no one around him. That ball. Nice feed that time from Bogdanovich.
And the defense has to recognize this. Hunter is a legit threat to shoot off the catch.
Simmons passes to Harris. Back to Simmons. Puts up a 3. But they get it back. It's Curry outside. No good on the shot. So it's the 76ers winning this one. All right, David, thank you.
Kevin. Whoop.
It does indeed. Thanks, David. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Irving. Green is out there with DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant. And it's Harden in at the point guard position. And for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Williams is out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 down low. And Jordan sends it back.
Boy, the wingspan of DeAndre Jordan. This guy sends it back with a message.
And DeAndre Jordan, not the same impact center he once was, but he's done a great job of acting as a leader for this team.
Well, you think about DeAndre Jordan's career, Greg, and over the course of time, he's played a number of different roles. What you like about what he did this past season is, even though in a changing role, he still tried to make an impact. That's called being a teammate.
And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. A shot by Harden, wide open. Again, the miss by Harden. And Williams, here we go. And the shot goes in.
Boy, the dribble drive by Lou Williams, such a special aspect to what he does.
Harden against Bogdanovich. Harden's shot is good.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Here's Williams. James Harden picking up that last basket. Capella controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here is Irving. Rebound, Atlanta. Capella's got 4 rebounds in this game. Hunter, the pass to Collins. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. The putback, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Yeah, and how about the stick-to-itiveness on that possession? Stayed with it, didn't give up until the ball was in the basket.
Here's Irving. That one's in, his first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
And even through contact, Kyrie still able to finish shots consistently.
Williams scanning the floor. Collins finds Bogdanovich. And the shot goes in.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
Harden outside. Passes it to Irving. High quality look, and he sinks it. I know you grew up with aspirations of someday getting into politics. Any current players who you could see maybe taking that same route?
No doubt. There's several guys in today's game. Harrison Barnes has the polish, and I know he's had some thoughts at maybe going in that direction. Teammates nicknamed Malcolm Brogdon the president for his stately demeanor and commitment to affecting change. I absolutely see him trying to have an impact socially moving forward. There's several guys, again, who not only have the voice, but the courage to speak out about things that matter most to them.
Many sharp guys in the NBA. And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Reddish with the ball. Harris is there. It's stolen by Harris. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Well, Joe Harris staying engaged on the defensive end. Nice anticipation to get that steal.
Young dishes to Okongwu. From deep, Gallinari. No good that time. So Brooklyn will take it the other way. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Boy, it's incredible how much explosive scoring ability can come from the lead guard position. That is a big-time play. Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Second chance shot. Rebound, Atlanta. 36 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's Young. The Hawks again can't hit. For Brooklyn, they've gone just a shade under 50% from the field. 5 of 11. The score now all even.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
The Hawks have gone 6 of 14 shooting the ball since the start of the game. Brown against Young. Shoots over Brown. Again, Young missing. Griffin goes in. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points. But the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Ty. And it seems like players are constantly changing teams.
As a team, as a unit, as a roster.
Greg Dinwiddie, one of those players who seems to adapt to any situation.
I mean, he's versatile. Total team player, will do whatever is asked of him. He's really emerged after being picked in the second round a few years ago.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And for the Hawks, guys, what stands out to you stats-wise?
Well, when you control the glass, you control the second chance opportunities on both ends.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
On the court right now, second quarter starting for the Nets. They've got Griffin. Harris is out there with Brown. And it's Claxton in at the four-man position.
You know, showing he's able to finish on the drive, I really enjoy watching Young take that initiative and capitalize.
Pass to Harris. Here's Claxton. Out to Harris. Three-pointer. Buries the long-range jumper. Harris has got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now, here's Reddish. Guarded by Harris. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Young. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know, you can't be overzealous inside when you guard Young. You got to be better at contesting without fouling.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Irving against Young. Durant down low. Right side, Green. Irving kicks to Durant. Back to Irving. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Great instincts from him to get a hand on that pass and tip it out.
And offensively, a little bit of a careless toss. You could have used a better angle on that pass.
Here's Durant. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Durant's got the lead up to 3 now for the Nets.
What a pretty look. DeAndre Jordan, to have that kind of touch on your passing, such a quality piece for a big man.
Young banked in off the glass. Young's got 6 points.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
And there's the call on Kevin Huerter. That's his first foul, and it's a completely new group for Atlanta. And so it's Brooklyn with it. Jordan inside. Capella covering. Irving can't hit. They've been hanging in there.
And a chance here to jump on top.
Collins, good.
Over the course of his career, Lou Williams has really improved as a passer. That is nicely done.
Jeff Green on the wing. Left side, KD. And good that time. And the Nets lead by 1. Here's Williams. About 3 minutes played so far in the second quarter. Lob pass to Capella. And stolen by Jordan. And here we go. Harden heading to the hoop.
Listen, the defense of DeAndre Jordan pays dividends all over the floor. Whether it's a block, a steal, he gets the break started. This guy's such an impact defender.
Now, here's Capella. Poked away. Pass to Bogdanovich. Back to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism for a big man? Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
Harden kicks to Durant. 1:16 left now here in the second. In the hoop for his third make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest. And it's Williams with the ball for the Hawks. They trail by 3. Harden against Bogdanovich. He feeds it to Capella. And then jammed down as he goes. And here we go with the coach's challenge. Not surprised in a competitive game like this. And he's disputing the personal foul call.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor,
They got it right with the review.
Yep, that one goes in there. And now a 6-point Nets lead.
Well, this guy flat out carrying the load for them offensively. He is taking and making good shots. What a terrific job.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And here comes Harden, leading the fast break. And Harden with the stuff.
And that's a nice job defensively from Harden. I mean, he's capable of these kinds of plays when the guy is engaged and active.
Williams against Irving. Outside Williams, looking to end the run, and the layup is up and in. Williams has got 6 points.
This guy is as good a shot maker as anyone in the league. Lou Williams doing work.
And
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Greetings to Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. The period wrapped up with the teams on and
we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. Kyrie Irving really making a difference here.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
They've got Gallinari. He's out there with Reddish. Trae Young is out there with Okongwu. And it's Herter in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. And the basket is good. When you look at the balance of power between players and teams, Greg, does it feel like the players now have more say, more control than they used to?
No doubt. We're seeing more players demand trades, sign shorter contracts with opt-outs. And the irony of that is, in my era, our best players were fearful for the length of their contracts or the life expectancy of their careers, believe it or not. And these guys today, they understand their value. They know what they bring to the table, and they are utilizing that to the max.
Is that good, Greg, for the game?
I think so. I do think most guys want to win, and they understand that their legacies are going to be defined about whether or not they do.
Gallinari with the steal. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession. The Hawks trail by 6. Here's Young.
Well, trying to find themselves in the second half here. Just 1 for 4 from the field. Can someone in the group get hot? Let's see.
Okongwu. That's in, coming off the assist from Young.
How about the vision from the crafty little guard? Young excels at realizing when his guys have clean looks.
Brown the pass to Dinwiddie. Harris with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. And it's Harris off the drive. Okongwu grabs the board.
And they haven't been able to turn it into a big lead, but their rebounding advantage is starting to add up.
It'll go, and the Nets lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Young.
And a depth mid-range shooter as well. All Young needs is a little breathing room, and he set the fire.
Brown the pass to Claxton. Back to Brown. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Feeds it to Griffin. Gallinari with the rebound.
Not how they hoped to start this half. 1 for 5, brick after brick. Let's start building the building.
And Doris, when you just look at the numbers the last 2 seasons, Gallinari has been playing like an all-star.
So, Greg, you're talking about 20 points per game, 6 rebounds, a couple of assists, and he began to shoot a higher volume of threes, which obviously sometimes leads to a little bit less efficiency. But not for Gallinari. He's actually improved his accuracy from the three-point line.
Here's Young after the basket by Brooklyn. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Brown dishes to Griffin. Over Okongwu. And no good. Trying to use the glass. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. For the tie and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Just tremendous initiative from Gallinari. Puts it on the deck, forces the defender into a tough situation.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Hunter comes in for Reddish. Williams, he's checked in for Young. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. And he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
1:44 left in the third quarter of the game. Left side Irving. And too long on the shot.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Stolen by Durant. Second shot opportunity. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Kicks it out to Harden. 6 to shoot. KD with it. He's picked up by Collins. And it's Durant, that time on the assist by Irving. KD's got 8 points.
Woo-hoo! Kyrie Irving doing work with the pass. That's pretty.
Here's Young. Good for basket number 6 from him in the contest. He's shooting 6 for 12.
You know, I thought in the first half this guy was pressing. He was rushing. Now he's settled into the game.
Now here's Harden. D right on him. And he comes up with the deuce.
Yeah, I love watching Harden be aggressive inside. One of the most efficient scorers in our game.
The feed now to Collins. He can't get that one to fall. Great D that time from Green. Harden kicks to Jordan. Irving passes to Jordan. Misses the layup. He had him with that pump fake. And here's Collins. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. Pull-up jumper. Here's Okongwu. Goes back up. Brooklyn with the rebound. On the wing, Irving. Jordan, high post. It's still anybody's game as we've reached the end of 3. Nets lead by 2. 2K Sports. 3/10 quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we begin the 4th. The Hawks trailer. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the 4th quarter. And Brooklyn, looking who they've got. Kyrie Irving is out there with Harden. Then it's Green. Then there's DeAndre Jordan. And it's Durant in at the 3 spot.
And let the big man eat. It's clear that Collins loves getting these kinds of scoring opportunities.
Here's KD. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. That one on Collins.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Boy, when it's this close, you try not to give up these kinds of buckets. Boy, you got to do better defensively.
Capella kicks to Bogdanovich. In the corner, Collins with it. Harden against Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
Go into the rack with energy. And the D afraid to cut him off.
Yeah, got to chalk that one up to some shaky defending.
Yeah, and give him credit for taking advantage. In a close game, those are the types of plays that can swing things in your direction. In order to space the floor effectively for his teammates, he has to finish that one, guys.
Throws it up high. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. Green with the ball. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Harden, no good. Williams up on top. Covered by Irving. Stolen by Harden. Oh, and here we go with Durant. Nobody back. And then Durant with the dunk.
Boy, Kevin Durant, an absolute nightmare in transition. Combined size, speed, great scoring ability. Look out.
Bogdanovich finds Collins. Back to Bogdanovich. And it's in there.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
This is a player who understands when the game is hanging in the balance. He knows it's winning time.
Oh, and James Harden throws it down hard.
And this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Williams against Irving. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Brooklyn, fast break. Irving's got the ball.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
The finish in transition, nice and easy.
Williams for three. Here's Collins, and finished off by Collins.
And pressure doesn't get to Collins. Baskets like that prove how locked in he is.
Atlanta making a switch here. Young's checked in. Joe Harris is checked in for the Nets. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. It's Harden with the drive, and Capella sends it back.
Opponents have to be careful when Capella is in the area. What an impressive display of timing.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he hits both.
Tremendous job at the line as usual. You can always bank on him in those situations.
Harris dishes to Harden. The Nets working the ball around now. Here's Jordan, and foul on the shots. And here we go. A coach's challenge has been initiated. We'll have to now review the personal foul in question.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able to make a challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And the basket by Harden. And now a 5-point Nets lead.
And this is what great players do. Harden understanding how to deliver in a big moment.
And he gets the bucket.
Game tightening up, no problem. Put the ball in Young's hand and let the young fella go to work.
Left side, KD. For Atlanta, they've gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Outside Collins. Dishes it to Capella. Money! And what a sensational bucket to bring them within one.
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together. Everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch.
Young outside to take the lead. Got it!
Ice in his veins. Young excels at stepping to the plate and delivering in the clutch.
Harden the pass to KD. Out to Harris from outside the arc. The offensive rebound. And KD is right there.
And this is what makes KD special, the willingness to absorb the responsibility of the big-time shot.
Young against Irving. Young dishes to Bogdanovich. Young drives in. It's in!
And that was so clutch. I mean, they're in front by the slimmest of margins, in need of a stop right here.
Here's Durant. Count it!
Well, this is exactly how you want to attack the defense. Kevin Durant accepting the punishment, but refuses to be denied.
Time called here. The Hawks decide to talk it over. They trail by 1. Just 2 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Guys, your thoughts?
And guys, it all comes down to this. One shot to win the game. They have just enough time to run a play that'll lead to a catch and shoot here on the inbound. Maybe one quick pass and then get it up.
Here's Young. It falls!
Terrific effort there by Young, really all night. The defense has tried to make adjustments, but he's just stayed one step ahead of him.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Guys, what's your take?
Not sure they have enough time for the catch and shoot here. Only hope is to try for a tip in off the inbound. They've got their work cut out for them on this possession.
Out of bounds, Atlanta takes possession.
Wow, what a time for a turnover. Shows you just how key one play can be.
And so the big win by Atlanta in a tight game. That was a fun. All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that'll wrap it.
For the land of the free and the whole.
2K Sports brings you the NBA. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. The Williams out there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5. And for Milwaukee, Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Holiday. And it's Lopez in at the center, locking down the middle. Holiday, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Greg, we've got two terrific highlight-making teams, both athletic in so many ways.
You know, it makes me hearken all the way back to college, and one of my teammates, Stacey Ogden, one of the greatest athletes I ever played alongside. Well, we're going to see a lot of his impact in tonight's game.
Hey, you got to put a body on Capella. I mean, he's a tenacious offensive rebounder and does a nice job using his body.
Here's Holiday over Williams. The shot by Holiday, no good. Fast break, the Hawks. And there's Hunter on the assist from Capella.
Solid in transition. Hunter's eyes light up when he gets a chance to finish one of those off.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. A second chance effort. The rebound by the Bucks. Middleton looking it over. He's looking for Giannis and finds him.
How about the court vision of Middleton? Just so good at finding the open man.
And G.A. Chris Middleton over his career, much improved on the defensive end.
A true two-way player. I tell you, that 6'11" wingspan helps. Able to use that length to bother shots and disrupt passes.
Capella with the bucket.
And they've scored several times already here in the first quarter on the inside.
A shot by Middleton, wide open. Offensive rebound.
Hey, I've always said rebounding is timing and tenacity, but if you got long arms, that helps too, and the Greek Freak has plenty of reach.
Now here's Williams. Drilled from 11 feet out.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Holiday, the pass to Giannis. And the dunk by Giannis.
And Antetokounmpo is just a blur. I mean, I don't know how a 7-foot guy with that wingspan and all legs and arms can be a blur, but man, he's like a lightning bolt when he gets room to roll to the basket.
And the Hawks with possession here, following the bucket by the Bucks. Here's Williams, and he makes good on the layup. Williams has got his second bucket.
Well, I tell you what makes him such a great scorer. He's an excellent ball handler, too. Kind of lulls you to sleep like a little snake charmer, then strikes. Boom!
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Savvy play from Holiday. Quick thinking helps him get the ball to the wide open man.
Young against Holiday. Good D by Holiday.
That's exactly the look they wanted, guys. Right guy, right play, wrong result.
And the dunk by Giannis.
You know, he attracts a lot of attention, and Lopez making the most of it there to set his teammate up with an open look.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Milwaukee leading by 4. Giannis dishes to Holiday. Goes back up. Middleton outside. Back to Antetokounmpo. Good, and the assist goes to Middleton. Antetokounmpo's got 12 points in the game.
And Antetokounmpo really, building on his shooting. That's impressive to see. No way the defense catches up to him when he's rising up right after he gets the pass. No way.
Now, here is Young. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him.
Way to work the glass. Buffet style. Second chance buckets. they can make a big difference.
Here's Antetokounmpo. Gallinari with the steal. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Atlanta gets it back in a new 14. The Hawks working the ball around. Young with no one around. After 2 misses to start the game, he's on the board with that shot made.
You have to guard Young tight. You got to know he's thinking of shooting as soon as the ball hits his hand.
Outside Holiday. Pass to Antetokounmpo with 2 seconds left. And he sinks the layup. 14 points for him.
Antetokounmpo going to work inside. Yeah, he's 6'11", but he's also relentless.
And it looks like they are going to review the play. The question, did he get the basket off in time?
Yeah, that's a tough call there with the naked eye. Fortunately, the league's replay center able to slow it down, zoom in, and check all the angles.
And so, both teams trading buckets as we end the first quarter. The Bucks on top, up by 3. And we'll get going after this from Milwaukee. And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Bucks?
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
Yeah, also something I like out of them so far, they're throwing their bodies around in the paint, and the physicality is taking its toll.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. Setting the floor for the Bucks. Giannis is the 4 with Lopez the 5. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Middleton in at the 3. Here's DiVincenzo. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Holiday's got his 4th assist in this one.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
And on the flip side, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior. They've got to offer more resistance here.
Whoa, whoa, whoa. The solo alley-oop? That's not something we see too often.
Timed perfectly. Caught the defense totally off guard.
Tell you what, the coach's heart was in his throat, and he was in shock and awe. But now he's got a big smile on his face.
And they call an illegal screen here.
And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
Yeah, you know, the officials aren't nearly as lenient as they used to be on that call. As a matter of fact, I know I got away with a lot of those in my playing days, but that was 40 years ago.
Lou Williams is checked in for the Hawks. Lopez. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And, you know, this is why people are so high on Antetokounmpo. I mean, he's a ferocious player, great competitive spirit, tremendous work ethic, and highly skilled. He wants to dominate.
And an air ball on that one. Way off. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Cam Reddish.
And, you know, at almost 7 feet tall, Antetokounmpo is dangerous down inside, really. I mean, the defense has to be physical with him if they want to have a chance at preventing him from scoring in the paint.
Herter passes to Williams. Shot to stop the run. The shot off that time. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. The pass to Reddish. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Williams.
And don't sleep on Williams' ability to create for others. That's a veteran play.
Passes it to DiVincenzo. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got the lead up to 9 now for Milwaukee.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Here's Williams. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's a huge play. I mean, they need more like it because second chance points are going to be key in this game.
Probably so. That's usually a crucial element to any comeback.
Yeah, and if you look at it, had they been converting those second chances all along instead of waiting until now, who knows?
Trae Young, he's checked in for Williams. The Hawks trail by 7. And he lobs it up toward the rim. And Reddish with the slam.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
And that one, good.
This is some kind of performance we're seeing from him today. He has yet to miss a shot.
Young looking around. Shoots the 3. DiVincenzo with the rebound. Bucks leading by 7. Holiday gets the bucket. Holiday's got 8 points.
An intense competitor. It's clear that Holiday enjoys going hard at the defense and finishing on them.
Young dishes to Okongwu. And that one drops for him. 6 points for Onyeka Okongwu. 59 seconds left in the first half of the game. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
The Hawks making a switch here. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Collins comes in for Gallinari. Hunter's checked in for Reddish. And it's Bogdanovich in for Kevin Huerter. And Bogdanovich kicks to Capella. Pass to Hunter. Got a piece of it. And stolen by DiVincenzo. About 3 seconds between shot and game clock. Holiday finds Antetokounmpo. Lets it go with a 3. Here's Middleton. And the rejection by Collins. There's the lob to the hoop. He dishes it to Hunter. Lobbed up there for Bogdanovich. Tipped away. And so it's Milwaukee heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we...
Thanks.
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. It was a big-time first quarter for Giannis Antetokounmpo. He had 20 points, and he might not get all the attention. And
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. You look at Antetokounmpo in this one. He's been everywhere.
And he was an absolute monster on the offensive glass in that first half. I don't know how you slow him down.
And you know what, guys? I think it starts with having a body on him every time a shot goes up. I mean, they've got to do a better job boxing out.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Williams. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. The Hawks shooting their second and third free throws tonight.
And last season, as a team, they knocked down 79% of their free throws, so those are numbers you'll be happy with. And at the line, it's all about consistency with him. His routine, his stroke, it never wavers.
Here's DiVincenzo. Yes, that goes in. DiVincenzo's got 6 points.
It's a great move, and he catches the defense completely off guard.
Yeah, if that's a harbinger of things to come, he's looking at having a very big second half.
Middleton the pass to DiVincenzo. Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there.
Well, I tell you what, guys, this is really getting close to being real ugly.
Back to Capella. And 2 free throws coming up. And here we go. Coach's challenge happening right now. This one in regards to the personal foul. Seeing if that was the right call.
And this is the time now where the officials can review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Greg, indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replays, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, you know, Greg, to make the right call. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And he's all over that shot, has it read the whole way and gets the position he needs to make a play.
A steal. Here's Okongwu. And Okongwu slams it in.
You gotta love his hustle, leaving the defense no time to react.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And Young kicks to Okongwu. Takes a three. Antetokounmpo pulls it in. Antetokounmpo's got his fourth rebound in this one.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, as they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
And here's Young. He has 6. Pass to Gallinari. Back to Young. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Kicks it to Okongwu. Shot clock at 3. And Okongwu slams it in.
And that's the advantage of having a lead guard who can both pass and shoot. Young draws attention, then takes advantage of a poor rotation defensively.
Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. Lopez left side. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Really good job there. That's the definition of the inside-out game.
There's 1:38 left here in the third quarter. Now, here is Young to the paint. Lopez with the steal. And here's the fast break. Giannis leading the way.
And when the Greek Freak takes flight, I mean, he's looking to tear that rim apart. So ferocious in his throwdown.
Young from outside sinks the triple. Young's got 9.
Defensively, there was a lack of aggressiveness, and it really made it easy for him to knock that shot down.
Holiday dishes to Middleton. 56 seconds left in the third quarter. Lopez finds Middleton. Antetokounmpo trying to free himself up. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the... And now, yep, this will be a coach's challenge. We thought that might happen, triggering a review of the personal foul.
And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make, personal fouls can be tough. The action is so fast that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology, Greg. We've seen replay reviews so effectively, and involving the coaches by being able now to challenge like this is something a lot of people have been hoping for. And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in error. So they have determined, Greg, to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Here's Young. Passes it to Okongwu. Can't get it to fall. And Okongwu gets the whistle that time. That's his 3rd foul of the game. Milwaukee leading by 10. Now Giannis. 22 points for him. Here's Holiday. Well, through 3 quarters of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Bucks lead by. Here now a chance to show you our assist of the game, and it's presented as always by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
For me, next to the big-time alley-oops and monster throwdowns, passes like that are probably the next best thing when it comes to sweet-looking NBA highlights.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Middleton and Giannis are the forward tandem. Holiday out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Lopez in at the 5 down low. That's the group for Milwaukee right now. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That'll be his second foul of the game. Down low, taken away by Williams.
Active hands prevented an easy bucket that time.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. And oh, here we go. Lopez has got it, the fast break chance.
You have got to be kidding.
Hey, talk about taking things into your own hands.
Yeah, he wanted credit for the basket and the assist on that one.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Chris Middleton. That's his first foul. Stolen by Holiday.
And if you're going to go cross court with the ball, you have to be sure the passing lane is open.
From deep. The shot that time not on target. And Atlanta will go the other way with it. The pass to Capella. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It goes on Giannis Antetokounmpo.
You know, he was born in Switzerland, guys. Clint Capella's had quite the journey to NBA stardom. I mean, started his pro career in France, and he was a late first-round pick in 2014.
Passes to Lopez. Now the dish to Giannis. Nice ball movement by Milwaukee. Middleton can't get it to go.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Bucks leading by 12.
And how's that for a one-man show? Put this fella on Broadway.
The most magnificent alley-oop we could have seen.
And, fellas, he pulled it off to perfection.
Bogdanovich passes to Williams. From downtown. He's off on that one. Now the Bucks take it the other way. DiVincenzo with it. Holiday with it. Now guarded by Bogdanovich. Tries it from 19. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. And the Bucks lead by 16. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Lob pass to Capella.
Outstanding entry pass there. He knew exactly where to go with the ball.
Milwaukee's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. Holiday with the 3. Hunter grabs the miss. The Hawks trail by 14. Bogdanovich wide open. Kept alive. And Williams is right there.
And they got to work harder on the glass. They were getting a lot of those second chance opportunities in the first half, but those have been almost non-existent here in the second.
They get a hand on it. Out of bounds. Atlanta will take possession. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Gallinari, he's checked in for Collins. Reddish comes in for Hunter. Kevin Huerter, he's checked in for Bogdanovich. And Trae Young subbed in for Williams. Here's Young. The putback, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
Boy, if you don't block out Clint Capella, the putback throwdown is exactly what you get.
There's the lob at Antetokounmpo. Gallinari with the steal. Fast break, the Hawks. Reddish's shot is good. And a look at how the hustle game has been going for the Hawks.
Boy, their hounding, harassing effort at the defensive end, very impressive. And they forced quite a few turnovers as a result.
And how about the work they're doing also on the offensive glass? Creating those extra opportunities has been critical.
DiVincenzo can't hit it. And it's the Hawks' ball. They've got an 8-0 run. Gallinari wide open. And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's foul number 2 for him. And so it's Middleton with it. He brings it up for Milwaukee. At one point, they led by 16. Lets it go from deep. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got his 5th rebound in this one. The lob to Gallinari.
A lengthy score with a skillful offensive game. Gallinari can get you a bucket when you need one.
Outside Holiday. Here's Giannis. And that one is off. Here's Atlanta. They've got a 10-0 run going. Here's Reddish. The shot, no good. Excellent D there from Holiday. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. And the Hawks with possession here. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Young, no good.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Pass to Middleton. Jacks up a 3. The kick out to Holiday. The 3. Milwaukee the rebound. From deep three-point range. Shots good by Middleton. And the Bucks lead by 9.
Well, there's a good reason this guy shoots as many threes as he does. Chris Middleton is a knockdown three-point shooter.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Hawks.
Hawks ball.
It's all about Antetokounmpo. So it's Milwaukee picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they have the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they...
David, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now it's ended.
Kevin, thanks.
David, he is showing that maturity. Thanks for that report. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is out there with Bogdanovich, and it's Capella in at the 5. And for Philadelphia, Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Simmons is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Green in at the 3 spot. Now here's Embiid. Pass to Thybulle. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for Simmons. No good on the 3. And the Hawks with possession. The 3 from Bogdanovich. Passes it to Hunter. Now here's Bogdanovich. And it's Bogdanovich again missing. Harris against Bogdanovich. Simmons inside. And Simmons slams it in.
Throw it down, young fella. Simmons is explosive and without a doubt one of my favorite dunkers.
Young inside. Guarded by Green. And stolen by Thybulle. And now Harris running the floor all by himself.
The combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
And you talk about the perfect veteran wing player. Danny Green's right at the top of that list. Solid defense, good shooter, and plays within himself.
Thybulle kicks to Green. Simmons on the wing. He is covered by Bogdanovich. Clock at 6. Green passes to Simmons. Off target with his 3. And Greg, the experiences that Danny Green has had over the course of his terrific career, it's hard to match.
I mean, he's won multiple titles in his career, done so in different places with different types of teams. He's seen it all and knows what it takes to succeed.
Philadelphia with the ball after the basket by Atlanta. Ball's knocked loose. Simmons passes to Harris. That one goes in.
I'm not the biggest player out there, but Tobias Harris confident to get down low, use his frame, and score.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Back to Young. Hawks passing it around. Capella dishes to Young. That one good for 2.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
Simmons feeling it out a bit. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Simmons finds Embiid. The basket good off the assist from Simmons.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Williams passes to Gallinari. Back to Williams. And it's blocked by Simmons. And now the 76ers on the break. Harris has got the ball. He feeds it to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
Well, for Tobias Harris to take this step, getting away from scoring and finding teammates to become a more adept passer, it's good signs.
Here's Hurt. No good from outside. Simmons on the wing. Stolen away. Okongwu with it. Now Green defending. Reddish kicks to Okongwu. Gallinari outside. And Okongwu slams it in.
And just scrapes and claws for that offensive rebound and doesn't take any chances there with the putback.
GA, strong work all around. And the rebound and the stuff both. Wow. Now, here's Thybulle. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. You know, Greg, we can all agree that Joel Embiid's a superstar in the league with this play, but you get the feeling he's the most criticized superstar in the league right now as well.
You know, pundits and fans have questioned his fitness, his fit, but at the end of the day, he does get it done, and the numbers speak for themselves. Embiid's an outspoken guy, which can invite a lot of criticism.
Count that bucket.
Well, it's such a challenge trying to alter anything that Lou Williams does just because you're on your heels most of the time.
Simmons finds Thibault. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And credit the screen for giving him the space he needed to get to the rim.
For sure, GA allows him to come in with the sledgehammer.
Yeah, why settle for the layup when you can attack the rim and rise up like that?
Philadelphia leading by 6. Harris dishes to Embiid. Back to Harris. Buries it down low. Harris has got his 3rd basket of the night.
Now, what a great option he gives them on every possession.
There's Williams with the 3. That shot no good. And we reach the end of the first quarter. 76ers lead by 8. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an
big from Africa at the end of the day.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that really just captivates people.
And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, what's your take so far in Philadelphia?
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making the game ugly, trying to muck it up a little bit out there.
We've got Mike Scott. Shake Milton is out there with Seth Curry. Then there's Howard. And it's Korkmaz in at the 3. That's the group for Philadelphia to start the second quarter. Now, here's Scott. Curry with a wide-open look. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. Howard's got the lead up to 10 now for the 76ers.
I like how hard he's working on the glass. A strong big man who is excellent at coming up with second-chance opportunities.
Here's Gallinari. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
And going back to when he turned pro at just 16 years of age, Gallinari is proven to be one of the best players ever from Italy.
You think about his final year in Milano and just how highly efficient he was, first in the league's ratings overall. 6th pick going from Italy to New York City, and the fans had no idea what they were getting, but Gallinari eventually dealt in the Carmelo deal, and his career, although it's been multiple stops, has been pretty exemplary.
And the foul on Cam Reddish. That's his first foul. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. Korkmaz passes to Howard. Okongwu grabs the board.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Here's Korkmaz. A fresh 14 for Philadelphia. Philadelphia moving the ball around. Scott can't get it to go.
Well, he finds some space in that in-between gap there. Too bad he can't release that one on target.
And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. The 76ers leading by 8. Here's Milton. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Scott, good. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. Here's Herter, guarded by Curry. From 13, no good off the front iron.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Philadelphia's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. And there's the call on Lou Williams. That's his first foul. You know, Greg, we know there's some power finishers in the NBA like Giannis Antetokounmpo, but he complains a lot that he needs to sell contact rather than muscle through it. How do you evaluate those kind of power finishers in the game?
Well, I mean, there's still power will always play a role, especially when you can add in quickness and athleticism. And I think you start right there with Giannis. I mean, he's kind of epitomizes that. LeBron obviously is still in that category. And a guy like Kawhi Leonard, he can send you into the stanchion when he gets going downhill as well.
Now, here's Hunter. Dwight Howard missing his last shot. Count it, and the 76ers lead has been cut down to just 8 points with the bucket from Hunter. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. Curry looking it over. Just 5 on the clock. The 76ers need to get off a shot. Howard can't hit.
Yeah, that miss might stick with him for a little while. That's kind of a shoot-around jumper if I've ever seen one.
Bogdanovich, no luck. Philadelphia leading by 8. It's Curry outside. And it's John Collins with the rebound.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide-open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
You love the pressure he's putting on them. Almost had that steal.
Yeah, pestering right now, and that's going to pay some dividends. At some point, there's going to be a turnover.
And the 76ers with a completely new group now. A nice shot by Young.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the half. And Simmons kicks to Harris. Outside, Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
And not a lot you can do to prevent Simmons from creating space. It's what he does best in pick and roll call.
Here's Bogdanovich. And Bogdanovich throws it down.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Embiid. Great positioning on the putback. And the 76ers lead by 8.
Now, Tobias has a good frame and has good strength. I like to see him go in there and put it to good use on the offensive glass.
And so it's the Philadelphia 76ers. Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball. Follow it.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. And we know that Joel Embiid is one of the best centers in the league. Shaq, and that'll about do it as we get ready for the second half. Let's take you down to Kevin Harlan.
Shout out to my man.
And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. You look at Tobias Harris. He has really been playing well.
Yeah, and through the first 2 quarters, he has been the offense for this team.
Yeah, he's shouldering the load right now and looking really comfortable while he's doing it.
On the court for Atlanta, Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich out there with Young. And it's Capella in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. Pass to Hunter. There's the dish to Young. Knocked loose and stolen by Simmons. Lobbed up there for Embiid. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Now the pass to Capella. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Harris who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers.
And Bones, with that Clint Capella trade last year to the Hawks, a bit of a surprise to many, but the Hawks were able to land a young and talented center.
And maybe GA the perfect fit for how it is that their team is constructed around Trae Young. Capella's going to be that pick and roll option, can finish above the rim, and is a good defender to protect the guys on the defensive end.
Now Harris after the missed 3 from Trae Young. Simmons can't get it to go. Green with the block.
Well, if you're going to make that offensive move, it's important to know where Danny Green is. One of the better shot blocking guards you're going to find.
Here's Young. From deep.
Well, his shots aren't dropping, and they haven't been able to keep pace, but they trust him enough to keep going to him, see if he can find it.
Here's Simmons. And again, it's Philadelphia.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Young for three. Keeps it alive. And it's put back up and in by Capella. Capella's got his first 2 points of the night.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
And Trae Young gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And it's a completely new group here for Philadelphia. So for the Hawks, it's Curry outside. The shot, no good. So the Hawks will take it the other way. From about 16, he hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Williams has got it back down to a single-digit deficit for the Hawks. Pass to Howard. Back to Curry. From the arc. Korkmaz. Nice persistence to tip it back up and in. And the 76ers lead by 10.
Oh, and a nice job of turning that miss into 2 points on the tip in.
Hustle points, I believe they call them. Hustle points right there. Count the basket.
Well, you deserve that kind of treatment if you're going to get up with Lou Williams like that. Terrific at getting to the rack.
Outside Curry. Hilton the pass to Korkmaz. Shot clock at 6. He kicks to Howard. Here's Curry with the three. Again, Curry missing.
And he has not made one shot in this one. Has to be on his mind every time he's pulling up.
Scott with the ball. Now guarded by Gallinari. Curry outside. Good on the three-point shot. Curry's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
He's going to punish you if you leave him open. He's more than willing to take the open three when he's got it.
Williams' shot is off. The 76ers leading by 11. Scott finds Howard. Off target from outside. The Hawks have gone a lackluster 3 of 9 from the field since halftime. Herter, no good. Stripped it away. And the layup falls. Herter's got his second bucket tonight.
Herter also comfortable getting physical and scoring against the defense, not just showing that he shoots it.
Good ball movement here by the 76ers. Here's Curry with the three. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Curry's got the lead up to 12 now for the 76ers.
After not having a three during the first half, he's made 2 now this second half, and he looks hungry for more.
Such a wide open look. 8 points for Williams.
Maybe he's thinking at this point, man, somebody's got to help me. I can't do this all by myself.
Pass to Korkmaz. And here is Curry. 6 points for him. Korkmaz passes to Scott. Trying to find Curry. He's got it now. Atlanta with the rebound. Okongwu's now got his 5th rebound right now in the game. And the wide open shot from Reddish. Milton grabs the board.
And guys, you've heard of overpassing. Well, that shot was an example of underpassing.
Maybe they can find a way to establish some rhythm in the next few possessions with the extra pass.
Oh, big time put back there. What a great motor on this guy.
There is no one who goes after those rebounds harder. And so it's Philadelphia up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. They've got their field goal percentage to thank for that. They've been hot from. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And how about the big fella here showing us he's got some point guard skill here with the tremendous setup.
Now the passing for the team becoming contagious, this time involving the big.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Harrison and Embiid together in the middle. Matisse Thybulle's out there with Simmons. And it's Green in at the 3, the small forward. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Collins grabs the miss. Here we go, one-on-one.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Here's Simmons, and Simmons slams it in.
And you have to be unselfish if you're going to lead your team to great things. And I think Embiid gets that.
Young looking around. They get it again, and it's put back up and in by Capella.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And here's Simmons. He'll bring it up for the 76ers. We've played just over 1 minute here in the fourth quarter. Thibault, the pass to Embiid. And the dunk by Embiid.
And if you want to talk about a player who embodies the power game, then Embiid's your man. You know you're going to get some strong finishes anytime he's on the court.
Young's shot is off.
You know what? He's just stone cold right now. Really not sure if he's their best option offensively as they try to get back in this game.
A three ball trains the three-pointer. Thibault's got himself on the board with 3 there.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Young inside. Defended by Thibault.
He just gets this offense going. Young operating in the mid-range this time.
Outside, Simmons. Pass to Harris. Launches a 3. Atlanta with the rebound. Pass break here. Here come the Hawks. Here's Bogdanovich. Collins finds Bogdanovich. Goes up again. And Embiid with the block.
One of the premier shot swatters in the world. The length of Embiid makes it hard to be scored on.
And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's hauled in by Clint Capella. Capella's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Puts it up from 15. It's deflected. Outside, Simmons. The 76ers again can't hit it.
Well, that's not a shot he's ever going to pass up, and he shouldn't. Despite the miss, no defender anywhere near him. He's got to shoot that one.
And stolen by Harris. Green dishes to Embiid. They kick it out to Green. Drills it from outside. Green's got his first 3 points of the game.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Simmons passes to Harris. The basket good off the assist from Simmons. Simmons got 3 assists now in this one.
And you look at combo forwards that can help you provide some spacing out there. Harris right now spotting up and hitting.
And the Hawks with possession here. The Hawks trail by 20. Capella goes in. Floats it up for Young. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
No good from Simmons.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the 76ers.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that not many will soon forget. And on the other side, one that I think most will try to forget.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ben Simmons.
Well, those points he had tonight, all critical, all from energy and activity. He just never seemed to stop.
Hawks have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. Young dishes to Collins. Back to Young. Makes it off the glass.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
Yeah, it's tough to mount a comeback like this and then fall oh so short. I'm sure that's weighing on them just a little bit.
Right side Simmons. Green finds Thibault. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That 3 off the mark. Young with no one around. The three-pointer is right on target.
That's Young's favorite shot right there. A lights-out long-distance sniper with unlimited range.
There's the pass to Thibault. From deep. No good on that one. So it's the 76ers winning this one easily. A confident win and one where they...
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Up next. Welcome, sports fans. Thanks for joining us. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks very much.
All right, David, thank you. Looking at the starting five for the Atlanta Hawks. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Bogdanovich is out there with Trae Young. And it's Capella in at the center. And for the Nets, Harden out there with Irving. Then there's Green, and it's Durant, and it's Jordan in at the center position. And Irving with the basket on the assist by Jordan.
And his competitiveness showing through. That's an aggressive finish.
He is just unwilling to settle. He gets right to the rim and makes sure they come away with points.
Now, here is Young. Here's Capella, and the dunk by Capella.
I just love Trae Young's feel for the game. Oftentimes, he can see the play develop before anyone else.
And the amount of pressure that Trae Young puts on a defense is staggering. He's either carving you up with his passing or hitting you with that jump shot.
You know, Trae Young is the type of player that can lead this league in scoring and in assists. And also possibly could do it in the same season. For a youngster, he sees a lot of double teams. It's impressive how he handles it.
The double clutch. Here's Capella. Offensive rebound. And Bogdanovich kicks to Collins. Young from deep three-point range. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. Now, here is Harden. Outside Irving. And Clint Capella is going to pick up a foul. That is his first foul of the game. First quarter, about a minute and a half in. Here's KD. And then Durant with the jam.
With his long strides, Durant can gather at the three-point line and still get all the way to the rim.
Young passes to Hunter. Here's Collins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on James Harden.
Well, John Collins has the potential to be a star for this team. Continues to be a powerhouse on the offensive end. He can attack from inside as well as outside. Because he knows he makes a living at the line, he invites contact and sometimes even initiates it.
Nobody near Irving. Drops in the tray. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Man, it is tough holding down Kyrie. Smooth release on that shot.
And Collins said so himself. He believes he'll be a max contract player when he hits free agency.
You know what, GA? I love the confidence from him. And you look year to year, his numbers are improving at an unbelievable rate. He just might get that max contract.
Here is Harden after the made shot from John Collins. Harden kicks to Durant. Shoots over Capella. Durant, no good.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Young for 3. It's good on the putback.
Just has a nose for the ball. Capella skilled at gaining ideal position for those offensive rebounds.
Now, here is Irving. 5 points in the game. Back to Harden. Passes it to Green. 5 to shoot. Good. It's Harden with the assist that time.
And arguably no one in the NBA draws more attention than Harden. Part of why he creates so many opportunities for others.
Young dishes to Collins. Shots good from Young.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
Now,
and this is how a floor leader makes a statement. Harden just put the other team on notice.
Young passes to Bogdanovich. Inside, here's Capella. Nifty move. Kicks it out to Collins. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Collins has got 6.
That's the guy you want to set up. Collins has brought in his arsenal. That time, getting it done with the catch and shoot.
Irving can't get it to go.
And that is the exact type of opportunity this offense is looking to create.
You know, if you get the ball to the right guy in the right spot, more often than not, you're coming away with points.
Guys, no one team gaining control early on.
Yeah, and you look at the lead change, it's 6 already.
Young against Irving. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
That play is made because of Kyrie's vision and his willingness to share the basketball.
On its way from Young for 2. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Young's got his second bucket of the game to go. Here is Harden. Outside, KD. Plenty of offense in this closely contested first quarter of play. Nets lead by 1. And earlier we spoke with Kevin Durant about surviving the grind of an NBA.
How can we be the best version of ourselves individually?
Well, Durant may not be the in-your-face type of player, Greg, but he gets the message across for sure.
He's not going to yell at you. He's going to show you how it's done and expect that you're as committed to winning as he is.
And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. And taking a look at the Nets' performance here, guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Boy, their offense looks really good when everyone's in sync. Terrific first quarter.
This is exactly what you want to see if you're a coach. Your team starting fast and playing with confidence.
We've got Harris down out there with Griffin, and it's Dinwiddie in at the point guard. That's the Nets 5 as we get into the second quarter. Hey, Greg, you played in a different era of NBA defense. When you look at how defense is played now in the league, how do you feel about it?
You know, Kevin, I think the introduction of the zone, by and large, has been great. You get a lot more switching, and I think it brings more skill into the game. Don't get me wrong. I do miss the physicality that we had back in the 90s, but I tell you what, right now, my body wishes I had the opportunity to play in this era.
I bet it does. And there's the pass to Harris. For 3. The shot's good. Brown making the play. Harris has got the lead up to 6 now for Brooklyn.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And taken away by Brown. And here we go. Dinwiddie heading to the hoop. Finished off the break. Dinwiddie's got his first points of the night.
I love that play right there. You see the patience of Blake. Doesn't force anything. Just waits for his man to break free.
Passes it to Herter. Takes the 13-footer in Atlanta again with the bucket.
Boy, that is a good-looking shot. As a defender, you have to stay connected to Herter.
I mean, hard to fathom that Blake Griffin is becoming one of the more prolific three-point shooters among NBA big men.
Greg, it was a shot he barely attempted through his first 6 seasons in the league. Now he's made it a key part of his arsenal.
Williams against Brown, and they pick up 2.
He is so comfortable in this area, something Williams relies on, the mid-range.
Now Dinwiddie. Griffin passes to Dinwiddie. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nets lead by 8.
And of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is just smash mouth physical basketball, guys.
Williams for 3. That shot is off. Some solid defense from Brown. Jumps up, and Brown throws it down hard.
Nice awareness there, finding the open man down the court on the break.
The Hawks trail by 10. Herter passes to Okongwu. against Williams. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Hawks will retain possession.
Great energy on the deflection and a good job disrupting their offense.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
And the Hawks with a completely new group on the floor. Griffin with the steal. And here comes Harris leading the fast break. And slam dunk by Harris.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration, a turnover, and an easy bucket in transition.
Young outside to the middle. And the dunk by Capella.
And how about his athleticism? For a big man, Capella is able to make plays above the rim.
54 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Dinwiddie passes to Claxton. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Brooklyn shooting their first free throws of the game.
And they were 75% from the line a season ago.
A big group substitution here for Brooklyn. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Griffin. Durant comes in for Harris. Kyrie Irving's checked in for Bruce Brown. And it's James Harden in for Dinwiddie. On its way from Young for 2. That one a little long. And it's Harden with the ball for the Brooklyn Nets. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And that one is good.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. It's Bogdanovich on the wing. Over Harden. They grab their own miss. Second shot opportunity. Capella with the bucket.
And defenders have to be mindful of Capella. His length and strength can be a problem down low.
Harden against Bogdanovich. It's Harden with the drive.
And if you look at this first half, overall, they've just had the better shot selection.
What they have done is ran their plays all the way through until they get something they like.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. All right, David, thank you, and stay with us, folks. We'll be back just after halftime to get...
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K. Brooklyn found themselves in a close game in the first. They didn't get more than a one-possession. And that...
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Clint Capella has been sensational.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
And on the floor for Nate McMillan starting the second half. Hunter at the 3 with Collins at the 4. Young is up there with Bogdanovich. And it's Capella in at the 5 spot.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And the league's preeminent practitioner of the step-back 3, James Harden, is as good as it gets. And, you know, like the skyhook, an unguardable shot. And paired with his dribble drive, a 2-move torture chamber. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. The Hawks trail by 12. Bogdanovich wide open. And a miss there with a chance to cut the lead to single digits. And thanks to that step back, Harden already the all-time leader in unassisted three-point shots.
And not to mention 4-point plays. And up until recently, teams built elaborate offenses to create their three-point looks. Harden the first to do it one-on-one with volume and efficiency.
Putting a little something extra on that one. DeAndre Jordan adding to his highlight reel.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season. And he found the perfect spot behind the arc there. Big gap in the D.
Harden dishes to Green. Harden the pass to Green. Here's Durant. Rebound by the Hawks. Capella's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. It's stolen by Green. Oh, and here comes Kevin Durant all alone. Irving's shot is good.
His shooting has been outstanding. Definitely one of the reasons they're up in this game.
Young fires away from outside, and it's off from three-point range. Harden finds Green. Nice ball movement by Brooklyn. Pulls up on the wing. Harden, no good. The Hawks trail by 13. Here's Young, and it's sent back by Irving. And they're able to recover. Young passes to Capella. That's in, coming off the assist from Young. And 12 points for Clint Capella.
You know he's pulling his weight, but they still find themselves behind.
Irving kicks to Harden. It's not going to go for him. And it's the Hawks taking it the other way. Collins passes to Bogdanovich. Here's the three. A rebound by the Nets. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Harden dishes to Irving, and he gets it to go. Irving's got 6 points in the quarter.
A man of many moves. Kyrie's showing us a little of everything tonight.
Young for three. Good D by Irving.
And you know what? He's just not on his game. No doubt about it. Their deficit isn't totally on him, but he has not been an asset for his team. You're not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
A platoon swap here for Brooklyn. 1:32 left to play in the third. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Williams passes to Herter. Can't hit from in close. And now the fast break. Griffin with the ball. Pass to Harris over Williams. They get it back. Out to Harris. Lets the three fly. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range. Harris has got 10 points.
Nice pass there to set that basket up.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Williams with the ball, defended by Dinwiddie. Good. He has 6.
Using his athleticism in the paint, Lou beats everyone to the punch.
50 seconds left in the third quarter. Here now is Dinwiddie. Down low, here's Claxton. Whistle blows, bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the third. This is to Gallinari. This one for three. It's hauled in by Brown. Nets leading by 17. Claxton the pass to Brown. Misses the three. Atlanta's gotten 1 of 6 three-pointers to drop since coming out of the locker room at halftime. Here's Herter. From outside, off the mark. Griffin kicks to Brown. And so it's Brooklyn out in front by 17 points at the end of the quarter. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity. And a chance right now to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
You see why they trust him with the ball in his hands. He can make the simple play, and he can pull off the spectacular.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. They've got Griffin. Joe Harris is out there with Brown, and it's Claxton in at the power forwards position. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Harris with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Back to Griffin. For three, Harris. Outside for Griffin. Second chance shot. Okongwu grabs the board.
Woo, the defense gets away with a late rotation. That's a shot he normally makes.
Great positioning on the putback. Okongwu's now got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Hawks.
And that's a pure hustle play, getting to the offensive glass for the tip-in.
And that's the kind of quality you see in any strong offensive rebounder, isn't it? Harris outside. Pass to Claxton. The Hawks trail by 15. Reddish the pass to Gallinari. On the wing, Williams. Another miss by Williams. The Nets have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Here's Brown. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Ray, can you really compare players from completely different eras? I mean, people love to talk about the greatest of all time.
You know, Kev, some players do transcend eras. There's no doubt about that. Wilt's a great example, and there are many others. But in reality, to your point, the style and the way in which the game was played was so different that it isn't fair. I mean, all you can be is the best of your generation or one of the best, and I think that should stand no matter what the conversation is.
Like, there's no doubt in your mind Oscar Robertson could play in this era as well as he played when he played.
No doubt. Bill Russell, all those guys.
Yes,
They're truly
yes.
great ones. So much of your ability to perform at a high level is built around your confidence and your belief in your abilities. And those guys had it as much as anybody who's ever played the game.
Okongwu, the pass to Herter, and he stops it. What a pass to set him up.
Fluid athlete, good hops. If Herter can continue to do that, watch out.
Dinwiddie outside. There's the pass to Claxton. 6 to shoot. And that one drops.
And watching that defensive effort right there, you wonder how much they want this game.
They are getting buried tonight with plays like that one, allowing too much space for a good shooter.
Here's Gallinari. Another shot. The shake. The shot by Okongwu, no good. Dinwiddie wide open. His three-pointers off the mark. The Hawks trail by 17. Dinwiddie with the steal. Kicks it to Brown. To the inside. Griffin. Nets passing it around. Brown feeling it out a bit. Harris passes to Brown. Lock at 6. Upside, Griffin. The Nets need to get a shot off here. Brown, good.
And this is going to end in a lopsided victory. I love the tenacity and aggressiveness as well as the ability to close. You really got to give it up here for the Nets.
Starting 5 must have been happy to get so much help from the reserves in this game.
And they not only lightened the load, the subs did nothing less than guarantee a win.
And you know, looking back at all the contributions tonight, it was a really phenomenal all-around game for Kyrie Irving.
I thought he did a good job of filling out the defense early on. Then once he found his groove, he stayed aggressive throughout.
And a long windup and strong follow-through on the one-hand jam.
Yeah, he's not going to mess that one up. Dinwiddie passes to Harris. No good with the triple.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
It's Gallinari on top of the key. Takes a 3. That one doesn't drop. They're making this a runaway.
And the only question for me right now is just how big the lead will eventually become.
And so it's Williams who brings it up for the Hawks. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points. Here's Herter. But they recover it. Here's the 3. It's hauled in by Harris. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that'll wrap it.